What's going on, guys? Amir Fazeli here again from Adonis Athletics, adonisathletics.com.au, Australia's premier hardcore training facility. Today what we're going to talk about is a question that comes up every now and then, and that's which style of deadlifting someone should choose when they're trying to pick whether to do it conventional or sumo. Basically, it's all down to biomechanics, right? And it's never set in stone, because everyone's got different movement patterns, different strengths in muscle groups, and different flexibility, which helps you get into a good position for whatever you're doing. But generally speaking, if you have a shorter torso but longer arms, you want to go towards conventional deadlifting, a conventional pull. So that's feet together, arms on the outside of the legs. If you have a longer torso, long back, but shorter arms, you want to go more towards the sumo. That's generally how it works. And then if you're kind of like in between, you know your torso's not really long, it's not really short, then in that case you look at the arm length. If the arm length is short, then you go towards sumo. If the arm length is longer, then you go towards conventional. Similarly, if the arm length is kind of average, it's not really long, it's not really short, the longer the back is, the longer the torso, then you go towards sumo more. And the shorter the torso, you go towards conventional more. So that's the basic guideline that you look at someone who just kind of walks in and says, you know, I've never deadlifted before. What do you think biomechanically I should deadlift? How do you think I should do it? Keep in mind, this has got nothing to do with which muscles to target and stuff like that. This is coming purely from a powerlifting perspective in regards to efficiency of the pull and making everything biomechanically efficient. There are people who defy those rules and they pull better the other way around. Me, for example, I have a pretty long wingspan, and my torso's average or even short compared to my body proportions, and I pull sumo. And that works better for me compared to my conventional. But that's because I've trained it more, and I've stuck to it more, and I've learned to develop the correct flexibility and the movement pattern with sumo better. And stuff like that takes practice and takes time. You have to try things out and see what you feel comfortable with in regards to getting to the correct position and stuff like that. But to keep everything simple, is basically those rules. Those rules are a good place to start off with. So try them out and let us know how you go. If you wanted to get more technical with it, there's actually a way where you measure the limb lengths from bony site to bony site, and then calculate that against body height, and that way you can find out exactly how it is supposed to be done. Because sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can guess wrong. You can think that you have long arms in proportion to your body, but you don't. Or you can think that you have a short torso in proportion to your body, but you really don't. So it pays to do the measurements properly, and that way you can really know for sure. So try that out and let us know how you go. So Amir Fazeli, over and out.